Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to discuss these articles. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but some of your favorite celebrities, political figures that you guys follow on Twitter no longer have their blue check marks, right? That's been removed. Now if you followed this story, you knew that once Elon Musk bought Twitter, he explained that he was going to remove the legacy check marks from people, right? The verifications. Pretty much for a paid service. So, I'm a gamer, and in our gaming world, we have this term, right, for certain games called pay to win. So I find it, funny that Twitter is now pay to win. Now, I want to preface this by saying I don't have a problem with pay to win. I never have. If people want to spend their hard-earned money, I should say, for an advantage in something, I don't see a problem with that. I know that's controversial, right? Because obviously if people got a bigger wallet than you, then they're going to have more advantages than you are. And again, let's not overblow what I'm saying. Let's keep this in perspective, right? There are some things that if you can pay for, like if you can afford a better hotel, you should have a more comfortable and relaxing stay, right? If you can afford a better car, it should perform better than the lesser car, right? Like these are the things that we know, we understand, right? Or at least we should understand. So Twitter requiring people to pay a subscription fee for verification, which also comes with the ability for you to get recognized and your tweets get recognized. And I believe you can edit your tweets and things of that nature. Right, they're charging for that now, right? So some celebrities, they have it listed here according to Variety, Beyonce, Lady Gaga. Now, what's interesting though, is I'm gonna go to this next tab here, and some people have kept their check marks, right? LeBron James, there are others, right? That apparently William Shatner, Stephen King. So it looks like Elon and his team has decided there are some people that they're gonna be able to retain their legacy. Now, again, this is a business. This is his business, right? So obviously he's going to keep certain people verified, right? Because it's probably beneficial to his business model. Again, this is his business. He spent a lot of money for it. I don't see a problem with it, right? Like this is normal. Now, LeBron, like a week ago, said that, I'm not paying for it. Right, I'm gonna lose my check because I'm not paying for it. So, but he doesn't have to worry about that because Elon took care of that for him, right? And it's not just users, right? There's this article here about they're demanding advertisers pay for a blue check mark, right? So look, he made this huge purchase, and he's trying to profit off of it. You spend $44 billion for something, and trust me, you want to at minimum double that, right? Because that's like that, it just makes sense, right? You don't buy anything to lose money on it or to barely profit off it. You buy something for that amount of money to make money, right? And I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, don't have a problem with pay to win. If you want to play a game and buy things in the game to give yourself an advantage, if the game offers it, as long as it's not illegal, the game offers it, do it. I don't have a problem with it. If you have a problem with that, don't play the game. If you have a problem with what Elon is doing, don't be on Twitter. Use another service. I mean, the way I see it is, for content creators such as myself, it's a useful tool, right? You pay the subscription. It helps boost your channel, right? You probably, or most likely, have a smaller following and a smaller reach than these celebrities, right? So obviously, you're gonna say like, well, they could afford it. Yeah, they could afford it, right? But some of them lost it, right? So some of them still have to pay for it, and some kept it. But the bottom line is, for a content creator, this helps you, right? Because you can pay for verification now, whereas in the past, you had to earn the verification, right? And it's hard to earn verification, like it's hard to get monetized on certain platforms nowadays because it's so saturated, right? It's these platforms are so saturated with users, it's hurting discoverability, right? Because it's just so many people doing the same content, so many people, you know what I mean? It's just hard to get yourself in that algorithm to get discovered. So this is a tool for people that, hey, I want to make this my focus. I want to make this my business. I want to make this be able to support my livelihood, right? So you're going to pay. And I don't have a problem with that. It makes sense. Hey, we'll help your discoverability, but you got to pay for it, right? I'm sure there's people paying for services, marketing services on the side anyway, right? You pay for a ton of things when you own your own business for marketing and stuff of that nature. So it's well within the realm, it's well within the scope of what businesses do all the time. Again, I don't have a problem with it. I do find it funny because there has been, backlash for it. And, people saying, this is capitalism at its worst, when I think it's the opposite. It's capitalism at its best, because this is a service that you're paying for to help yourself. It's not like you're paying for something that you didn't get before, right? Like, having that blue check mark was cool, but a lot of these people didn't earn it. Understand that a lot of people that had that blue check mark didn't earn it. They already had the money to pay for social media teams to get them that blue check mark, right? You think these celebrities are actually up here making all their posts? Some of them are, but for the most part, they have a team that's doing it. They're paying a team to keep them hot, right? To keep them trending, to keep them verified. They pay for that. So now you can pay to be hot, to be trending, right? To be discovered. I don't have a problem with that. I think it helps a lot of people. I think it's cool that he's forcing even the advertisers to pay, right? Like he's not just coming at the users and trying to hurt the users base. He's coming at everybody. Like, hey, you want to use my platform to grow your brand? Pay me. And again, I never see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with pay to win in video games. Life is pay to win, guy, right? The more money you have, the better car you can drive, the better school you can put your kids in, the better house you can have. You can live in a better neighborhood, more comfortable travel, right? We know this. We live by this, right? Pay to win is part of life. So what's wrong with it on social media, right? Why do people believe that social media should be free when it's become such a major tool in branding, right? This isn't 15 years ago where these platforms were new and you had to put in the work, right? That's not the situation no more. Now, as a content creator, you're competing with media outlets, right? Who, trust me, when they jump on these platforms, they are paying for a marketing team that get them instant success. Now, yes, they have a brand, but they're paying for a team to get them discovered overnight, right? They don't just, that doesn't happen organically, right? This is pay to win. This is life. And if you want to get more wins, you're going to make more money. And that's what Elon is saying. Hey, pay me, because he wants to win, right? He wants his purchase to become a winning purchase. But it helps you too. I'm giving you something for your money, right? Quid pro, right? Our system of you give me something, I give you something. Well, look, he's giving you the check mark. He's making you more discoverable. And look, it's an even playing field now. So now if you want to pay for it, look, the people that's not, you might leap them. You might leap some of these celebrities. Maybe not. But maybe you might. You never know. And that's the whole point. He's evening out the playing field, saying, look, they pay for this with their marketing team. You could pay for it too. You're just paying me instead of hiring a marketing team and a social media team, right? Again, I don't see anything wrong with it. I do find it funny that he's some people are keeping theirs, like William Shatner. But again, they're keeping it because it helps his business model, right? This all makes sense. Apparently these other celebrities he felt like weren't beneficial to his business model. LeBron is a avid Twitter user. Maybe some of these people aren't. Maybe he knows that those LeBron tweets, a lot of them come from him, and it's on a social media team that's just using it as a promotional tool, right? Like, I'm sure he has developers and techs looking into all users' posts, right? Like, what is this person posting? Are they only posting promotional tools? Do they only post when they have a new album coming out, or they have a new book to promote, or a new business venture to promote? Is that when they post? Yeah, they don't post day to day, right? LeBron would be posting when he's in the gym working out, right? And I'm sure the celebrities that get to keep their legacy check marks are probably people that actually use the tool on a day-to-day basis and help his bottom line, instead of only using Twitter for promotional purposes. And that's the people that most likely got cut. People that were only using it for promotional purposes. They have a social media team that they're paying, a marketing team that they're paying, who are constantly putting out tweets only when it's time for them to promote something that they're doing. So again, don't have a problem with it. I don't see why anyone else has a problem with it. I think if you are serious about your content creation and serious about whatever it is that you do and you want to promote it, you should look into it, right? Now, I was never myself that much of a Twitter user. I follow people, but I just never got into tweeting, right? I'm old school in that way. I'm not too old school to not use YouTube, but I'm old school in a sense that I don't really, which is a detriment, right? I guess to some people, that I don't really use other platforms to promote myself. I do what I do here on YouTube. I enjoy it. I try to give people information. I try to get people to think and open up their minds to different possibilities. But that's it, right? That's all I do. And maybe when I get more comfortable, or if it ever happens with Twitter, I'll use it. But for the people that use it on a day-to-day basis, I think the Twitter Blue is a good thing. I think there's nothing wrong with pay to win, right? You spend your money, you get something in return, and it helps you, it helps your branding, it helps your business. Go for it. And I don't know, I'm just going to leave it right there, guys. Tell me what you think. Are you a Twitter Blue subscriber? Are you against Twitter Blue being a subscription fee now? Leave your comment section. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to hear more, subscribe, click the notifications. And as always, take care of your mind, take care of your body, and take care of each other. That's all we got. Peace.